going on, YouTube and everybody? Blanka fans, depending on what era you grew up in. I'm going to go over a few little moves that I like to do with Blanka. I'm not an expert Blanka player by any means, but I do know a couple of moves that'll help people who are starting off with them do a little bit better. And one of the things that I like to do is on cross-up. Blanka has a really good cross-up, and plus he can hop into it really easily like this. And one of the things you're going to want to do if you land a cross-up, obviously, is if you don't, like, I don't rely on electricity. If you've seen a lot of my matches, I rarely ever use electricity. And the reason is I'm just not that good at it. You know, I just don't do it that often. I don't really like it. I depend on simple combos like that. So my favorite combo that I like to use is try to do the cross up with the medium kick, do two crouching leg kicks, sorry. Do a standing leg punch into a heavy ball. Or you can do a crouching, still works. Okay, and then practice like this. Oh. Now the thing is, when you go to, you can do a surprise hop into a cross-up, which is really nice. You can do like this. Nope, not like that. You go in like this and over. Yeah. No, you don't do that. Alright. So you hop, you're already hitting forward, and when you jump, you hit forward. And you'll notice after you do the cross-up, you're already in charging motion. So it kind of helps to just, like this. Let's do this so it makes sense. Let's say I'm walking forward, I hop, jump, like that. You'll notice that I'm hitting forward the whole time. And all you gotta do is hit down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you get the combo. And since Blanka has such a good combo, you're gonna want to learn something on a cross-up. So that's just one of the ones that I use. You practice it, you know. I think it's a pretty good combo. If you practice it enough, you'll be more proficient at it. But so that's that. That's one nice move, because cross-ups are nice. You know, you do this a couple of times and people will try to drag a punch out of it. And then every once in a while you land down, I mean, you can hop right into it, screw something, you know, screw with their mind a little bit. But anyway, that's that. The other one I like to do is hop into super, hop into ultra. I don't technically do hop into supers, but it's done the same way as the ultra. Let's see if I can do it here. Okay. And then same thing with the ultra. Oh, come on. Whoops, wrong button. Come on. Yeah, that's not what I want. There we go. A little out of shape with Blanka. So hop into super, hop into ultra. When would you ever want to do those? It's really just a surprise element of, if anything. It's good to do that after a throw if you know, it's easy to block. The thing is, if they know how to block it, it's easy to block. But if they don't, you got yourself a free ultra. You got this throw, and you got the regular throw. You hit them, and if you do alright, which I always seem to screw it up. Let's try this again. After a grab, try again. Charging. Alright, you get them on wake up. It actually crosses them up if you do it early enough. But 9 out of 10 times, that'll at least do some sort of damage. If they know how to block it, they probably won't, because they'll be thinking it's going to hit them in the front. And you end up on the back side of them, and you have a good chance of sneaking some energy or some damage in. Alright, so that's the normal one. Sometimes I'll do that in a corner, and it'll actually, if they're jumping in the air, it'll go psychic and hit them on the other side. I don't really know how to do it if they're not doing anything. I think there's a way to do it, but I haven't figured it out yet. But Like I said, I'll do that every once in a while. It's not, you know, it's not a guaranteed ultra, obviously, but it can sneak up on you, especially if I'm doing like this. You know, if I jump up, I do this, I get close, you know, and I just kind of mess with them a little bit. I also dash back into ultra, where like if I know they're jumping high or they're gonna try to cross me up, I'll back and do the ultra that way, like that. So very good moves. So I'm showing you what I do. I'm going to show you how to do it now. And it took me a while to figure it out. This is months ago, actually probably about 6 months ago, when I sat down and tried to learn it. When I seen somebody do it, I always knew about it, but I just couldn't get the timing down. So this is what you're going to want to do. Alright, pick a nice distance anywhere, charge down and back, and basically what you're going to want to do is time down forward. Right, you're charging back, down, forward like this, at the same time, hop, okay? Charge, hop, and back. Staying down, down, back, and then down, forward. Like I said, if you're using a square gate, it's a beautiful thing, because you're just sliding back and forth. And then when you go to do the ultra, you just slide it back like 1, 2, and you want to kind of time it, so as soon as he lands, let's see, let's do this. As soon as he lands, you're hitting forward and then 3 punch buttons. It's kind of like a weird timing. 1, 3, right? Like that. And when I was first learning this, I could only do it on one side, which is the side I'm doing right now. It took me a while before I could get it on both sides. And really all you gotta do is just practice it enough, and then you get it. 1, 2. Alright, try it again. 1, 2. Like so. And like I said, you're basically, in my mind, like I visualize it and I hear the buttons, but I'm basically doing 1 over 2 like this. Like I'm actually hitting forward before I'm hitting down, so it's kind of like that noise and sound that I get. And the whole idea is you do it slow enough that by the time he gets done with his hop, everything comes together and you get the ultra like that. You'll get the timing down. It's pretty easy. Like I said, the super also works, but it's actually, it works the same way, but I tend never to have any super, or I wait until I do a regular combo. Let's see if I can do cross-up. Come on. I like to sneak in the super that way. Come on. Keep practicing. Cancel into it. I didn't get a standing light punch. So those are just some of the things I like to use when I'm actually trying to play Blanka seriously. I block it because I missed my links. But those are pretty good tactics, and they do really good damage. Like I said, the HOP2ULTRA thing, it's real gimmicky. Like I said, you can see it coming. You can catch people by surprise, but if they block it, of course, pretty much everybody's ultra in the game will hit you from your blocked ultra. So you really want to watch it when you do it. But every once in a while I like to pull it out, and you know what, it's helped me out. And like I said, one of the things I like to do is after a throw, a regular throw, like this, do the ultra on their wake up and just see what they do. You know, sometimes they beat it, sometimes they don't, but especially if they have no energy, it's like a perfect way that they have to figure out how to escape without touching you. Otherwise, you know, they're gonna lose. So keep practicing it. Don't rely on it. And maybe I'll show some more tactics with Blanka that I like to use. which and always practice on both sides, like I said, because it doesn't do you any good if you can only do the combo on one side. Like I don't even get this half the time. But anyway, fix that. So that's pretty much that's those two little tricks that I like to use. There's other things I like to use too. But yeah, try that out. See if you like it. Probably the most practical is this cross-up combo is my favorite. The only problem is if you do miss the link, you could get easily punished. I've had a lot of people cancel into super because while I'm doing this, they're buffering super, and as soon as you miss that link, you just got hit. You know, so like I said, practice it, learn it, and get in the habit of making that, and then you'll be a beast Blanka player in no time.